Ferrier was a firefighter, caught in an explosion in 2010. He had 3rd and 4th degree burns across his hands and arms. He was in the hospital for 6 weeks. Jake met 2 young kids who also had burns. These kids inspired Jake to found Firefighters for Healing, a nonprofit organization that supports burn survivors and their family.
I got a chance to meet Jake in one of our meetings and Firefighters for Healing. I quickly sort of recognized that although we do a lot of things here for our patients, there are some things that we don't do. We can care for the patient, but it's very difficult for us to provide the amenities or care for the rest of the family.
Firefighters for Healing supports the family, supports the patient, supports the nurses who help the patients. And it's just an integral, vital part of what we do to help these people move beyond the burn unit.
When young children have gone through traumatic burn injuries, it's not just the children that are impacted, it's the entire family. And what Firefighters for Healing does is it provides this wraparound support system. It's like an extended family where everybody is stepping up when you need them most.
We knew that we wanted to have a bigger vision. So now that we realized our dream of Camp Red, we knew we needed to have a bigger vision. And what that vision was a transitional healing center. So there's 3 key things that this transitional healing center are going to support in our community. Number 1, families that come from a distance and need a place to stay. Number 2, folks that are transitioning from the burn unit and need a place to transition back to their new normal level of activity. And number 3, firefighters that come from anywhere in the upper Midwest that are getting treatment or care in the Twin Cities, they and their families will have the ability to stay in our apartments at no cost to them.
I did my research, and there's over 1 million people that are burned every year, and 50,000 of them end up in the hospital that need care. That's a lot of people, and there's a lot of people out there. And that's where Firefighters for Healing comes in. I call it a bridge from here to healing, really, and to the next step.
Jackie was in a fire in Duluth, and they airlifted her, and she was 85% burn. And we, for a long time, we weren't sure if she was gonna make it, but the excellent care at Hennepin County and a lot of prayer, and through the months, she just kept progressing.
Well, it definitely meant a lot to me that my mom could stay here when I was still in the hospital. I was, because of trach issues, completely mute at the time and didn't have the hand function to write even. So during that time, my mom was my voice and my advocate, and for her to be there was, I don't think I could have done it otherwise.
While we were in the burn unit at Hennepin, we met a lot of families that traveled 6 hours, that even lived in Minnesota, much less people traveling from other states such as ourselves. I think this new facility will get a lot of use and be amazing for a lot of people.
I just think when we were at a place where we had no answers of where to go or how to continue on and make a new life, this was the answer when we were out of answers, and I think that's a very powerful and beautiful thing.
You hear the success of what the apartments have done for people and some of their personal stories, and the next step beyond that would just be incredible. I mean, it's such a good cause. The fact that they're also trying to get into other different kinds of injuries, especially ones that are completely relatable to firefighters and the fire service. It's one of those things where you know where your money's going. It's just a great thing.
Over the last several years, we've been working hard as an organization to find a location that we can build our new home. We've now found a location 1 block away from Hennepin Healthcare. To make this building a reality, we're going to need the support of the community, and that means big and small, anything from $5 to $500,000. It's a big ask, but we know that the community around here really wants to see this become a reality.
There's no better time to be compassionate than when you have someone that's suffering. We care about their families, and we're going to work with Firefighters for Healing to make sure that they have every single ingredient to get over this hump and towards success.
Support Firefighters for Healing.
Keep survivors and families close together.
Your contribution will change lives.
We need your financial support to make this healing center a reality.
I want to say thank you to everyone that has supported us over the last 4 years. I'm excited about the future of the Transitional Healing Center, and together, I know we'll get there. Thank you for your support.
Thank you on behalf of all survivors.